campers. We are in the Bosselman's Travel Center, a very large independent pilot truck stop. Semi-independent, I guess. It is a pilot.
0.2 miles ahead, turn right on US 34 West.
In Grand Island, Nebraska. Nice and early this morning. We're leaving out of here 05:30. I wanted to get on the road about 0500, but my battery was a bit too low to start the engine, and we also had to do a full-blown warm-up this morning. So we had to run my APU for about 10 minutes to get the battery to the point where I could start the engine, as cold as it is out here. And it still barely started, which is terrifying. So I think we might be getting our batteries checked at the next opportunity. Yeah. And so we got the batteries checked. So we got the batteries charged. There's a truck in this lane. I don't want to pull out in front of him. I guess. Is he going to stop? You better. We got the green light.
0.9 miles ahead, turn left on ramp to I-80 East.
You can just tell Maxwell is super sluggish this morning, can't you? Ugh. We've even warmed him up. This is him warm. But yeah, no, so we got him warmed up, we got the batteries charged, and we're on the road. So we're gonna head for Chicago. We don't have our appointment time set just yet for our delivery. I'm assuming it's gonna be 0500 tomorrow morning, because the initial appointment was for 0500 this morning, so about 30 minutes ago. So I'm guessing we're just going to get the same time the next day. That's what I need to plan for anyway. I've already told them I won't be there any earlier than that.
0.3 miles ahead, turn left on ramp to I-80 East.
So worst case scenario, that's what we need to accomplish. Now at the kind of speeds that we average, that's about a 12-hour drive. It's 613 miles away, so more than one day's drive. So we're going to stop and take either a 10-hour break or an 8-2 split. So once we find out exactly when our appointment is, that's how we'll know what kind of break we do need to take.
.4 miles ahead, merge left on I-80 East.
If we get the notification early enough, instead of doing a 30, we'll do a 2. That way we can do an 8-hour break tonight and then get started extra early tomorrow. Basically, basically, if we do the 2-hour break instead of the 30.
92.6 miles ahead, stay on I-80 East as US 77 splits off.
It works as the 30-minute break, and it'll also allow us to take a shorter break later in the evening. So it effectively saves us 30 minutes by not having the 30, by kind of squeezing the 30-minute break into the 10-hour break that we would normally take in the evening. So that'll get us there at least half an hour sooner. Assuming we can get the truck started tomorrow morning when I try and leave. I guess now that I know that's a thing, that Maxwell does not like these temperatures. See, since we idled last night, the APU worked today, because we were above zero for for most of the night. It's 7 degrees Fahrenheit right now. We got down to like minus 15 last night where I was parked. But yeah, no, the APU worked last night, so I didn't have Maxwell idling all evening. Yesterday we just kind of went. We didn't have to warm up the truck; it was already warm. In fact, we had to do a regen yesterday morning because Maxwell has a diesel particulate filter in place in the exhaust system to keep us from spitting out those lovely, lovely clouds that diesel trucks used to do all the time. And if you just sit there idling overnight, that filter builds up quite a bit of soot, and you gotta clear it. Normally, Maxwell clears his own filter while we're driving, just by letting the exhaust heat up and burn it off. But if you're just sitting there, you can't do that. So you have to do what's called a parked regen, where it forces itself into a warm cycle to burn off the soot. Otherwise, your exhaust gets clogged, and that's not good. Should be a long, quiet morning, I hope. Early as we are leaving, I think we'll make good time. I mean, my GPS seems to think that if we really pushed hard, we could make it to our destination by 5:30 tonight. Which I don't think so, Tim. But you know, I think the place that I'm really aiming for, I would like to stop for the night around Ottawa, Illinois. That'll put us a couple of hours outside Chicago. And far enough away that we can realistically get a parking spot in the early afternoon. Chicago is one of those big cities where you go in any time of day and the parking lot might be full at the nearby truck stops. So we need to stage far enough away that we can get a parking spot, but close enough that I can wake up early and get into our destination whenever our appointment is set for. So I think we've got a good chance of making this work. Let's wait and see what our delivery appointment is tomorrow. Maybe we'll get super lucky and they won't have an early appointment available and we won't be going until like noon or something and I can sleep in. Who knows? Who knows? Hey y'all, we're sorry. We're cutting this one short. We're at Pilot in Atalissa, Iowa. And I just found out one of the hardest parts about this job is being hundreds of miles from everyone you know when you get bad news. So I'm not in good shape to drive right now. A friend of mine passed away last night. My trainer from Jim Bulmer. So yeah, sorry. It was the woman who taught me how to drive. She also taught Josh and a friend of mine, Casey. I spent 3 months in her truck, seeing her every single day. And she passed away last night at our terminal in Missoula. So, I was planning to drive a little more today, but I'm not in any condition to drive right now. So we're going to be spending the night here. Either they're going to get our load rescheduled, or they might send someone here to get the trailer from me. I don't know. I don't really care. See you guys tomorrow. Sorry.